Okay, so I just found a huge lump in one testicle, and so I'm on the way to a hospital in Vietnam. So that's scary enough when it's not your genitalia, but with it being a testicle, going to a Vietnamese hospital, I'm just a bit nervous about all of that. I'm not sure whether I've had a hernia or what, but sharp pains, getting bigger by the minute. You know, anyway, it's all more than what everybody wants to know, I'm sure. But yeah, so yeah, I hope health insurance covers it, and I hope there's a decent hospital here in Hanoi. Okay, so I just showed my testicles and penis to an Asian man here in a public room. There's no curtains, nothing. Just that's what they do. And people just walk in. Okay, so I've gone into Hanoi. I'm all in the hospital, and this is the French Hospital in Hanoi. I've got there's 2 patients in this room, but I've got my own TV, and the place is very clean, and the nursing staff are very good. So, and they speak English, which is a big advantage when you're not sure what's going on. So, and I've been here for the night, and I'm just waiting for the doctors to come and see me this morning and tell me what they're going to do as far as an operation goes or whatever, and hoping that my insurance covers the bill, because it's about $1,000 a day for the room and stuff. So it can be expensive to be in hospital here, but it's all private hospital, so you'd expect that. But that's what health insurance is for. But this is a lot nicer room than what you get if you're in Hai Dong and don't pay very much for a surgery. So so when it comes to these things, you know, you can probably buy a cheap suit and get away with it, and buy cheap food and get away with it or whatever, but you probably can't buy cheap doctors. I don't know. Anyway, that's just my opinion about life. Anyway, yeah, I'll let you know when I know what's going on. Okay, so they still got me hooked up to a drip, and I'm not quite sure why, but anyway, 3 doctors have come and done their inspections and said that this morning it's all apparently the hernia's gone away by itself and it'll heal up. So I'm just actually having some faux ball. Yeah, and the drip went up to 330. But anyway, so yeah, the French hospital here in Hanoi is really good. The food's actually quite good, but they gave me a choice of only vegetable soup, noodle soup, or there was some other kind of soup, and I'm going, all right. So anyway, so even in the hospital here, all you get to eat is soup. But to my surprise, they served me with a knife and fork, and actually after 5 months of being in Vietnam, I prefer to eat it with chopsticks. So yeah, so I'm just going to have my faux bore. It's actually quite a good looking faux bore by the looks of it, and then I think they're going to discharge me. So I'm sure it'll be an expensive night here, but hopefully the insurance picks up the tab for me. Otherwise, I think it probably cost me 30 million or something for the night. So an expensive faux ball. Anyway, that's me, and that's, you know, they did the ultrasound and everything. But if you want privacy in these hospitals, like there's a there's a window right there, and the doctor came and it's got me willy hanging out in front of the window there, and doing an inspection, and he's going, I'm going, what about the window? He's going, oh no problem, it's a hospital, it's not a hotel. I'm going, yeah, but somebody else might look out their window over there and not appreciate looking in my window here. But anyway, so privacy is just not a thing here at all when it comes to sick people. Nobody's got any privacy. But anyway, all right. That's my review of the French hospital in Hanoi. The nurses are quite good. They speak English well, and the food's fairly good, and the hospital's definitely clean. And like when I walked in at the surgery and that, I came into emergency, and there was 3 nursing staff there waiting for me straight away. The only thing is they really want to make sure you're going to pay them. So you, like, as you walk in, you just got to hand them your credit card and then sign their forms, because they'll be chasing you for the money all the time otherwise. So okay, so I'm checking out, and the bill was 20 million. Turned out the French hospital only charged me for one night, even though I was really here from 1 a.m. on the previous night, so probably should have been charged for 2 nights. But 20 million, and now we're, you know, ready to catch a taxi home. So that was all good. Just a little disappointed with my insurance company though, because NMRA made me pay for all of it up front, and hopefully they never actually contacted the hospital. Never sent any proof to me that they'd contacted the hospital. The hospital says no, they didn't contact them, and it's not their job. So like, as in, it's not the hospital's job to contact NMRA. So anyway, that's a little disappointing, but hopefully I can claim the money back from them, because you don't pay for insurance in order for you to go to hospital and then have to pay the money. And just lucky that I've got the money to pay. You know, a lot of people probably don't have the excess capital to pay for a hospital treatment, and lucky the treatment wasn't really expensive. Like, if I'd had surgery, it would have been 130 million or something. It might have been a lot more money. But anyway, yeah, so good to be going home. Crisis averted, thanks to the French hospital in Hanoi.